So yeah, hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. And my name is Abhijit. And if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel because we have already a lot of content on Python, Django, and other backend stuff. So giving it a subscribe button won't you like hurt it, and you will gain a lot of knowledge as well. So in this particular video, we are going to create a, like you can say, a script which will help you to send a lot of connection. Because what LinkedIn does, if you want to like enhance your connection, you need to click on each and every connection request, then connect, and you need to hit a lot of times. So right now, and also like if you haven't followed me on LinkedIn, or if you haven't sent a connection request on me, you can like send a connection request. It's like Abhijit Gupta, you can search. Otherwise, link is also on the description section. You can check that thing as well. So also like we are going to like you can say automate this thing, which will help you to send a lot of connection requests. Also, there is a disclaimer on this video that use this script very carefully, otherwise your account may be get blocked. So please use this script for educational purpose and other thing also, and this video is only for educational purpose, and please use this script very wisely because otherwise your account can get blocked. And I am trying this on my account, maybe my account can be blocked as well. So let's start. So वीडियो में आगे जाने से पहले मैं आपको रीलेवल के बारे में बताना चाहूँगा, एंड थैंक्स रीलेवल फॉर स्पॉन्सरिंग दिस वीडियो. अकॉर्डिंग टू CMIE रिपोर्ट, एज ऑफ दिसंबर 2021 इंडिया में 5.3 करोड़ लोगों के पास जॉब नहीं थे, और इंडिया में ग्रोइंग पॉपुलेशन के साथ अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट रेट काफ़ी ज़्यादा बढ़ रहा था. इसका एक बहुत ही बड़ा रीज़न था कि दैट मिस मैच जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज़. इंडिया में जॉब मिलने से पहले 50 चीज़ें पूछी जाती थी, लेकिन अपना रिज्यूमे दिखाओ, फ्रेशर्स एक्सपीरियंस मांगा जाता था, एंड ऑलरेडी जो एक्सपीरियंस लोग थे उनसे सैलरी स्लिप मांगी जाती थी. और ये सब होने के बाद भी लाइक ये रिस्पॉन्स आता था, वी विल कॉल यू पे छोड़ दिया जाता. ओके, एंड और जो एम्प्लॉयड लोग हैं उनमें से बहुत सारे लोग अपनी कंपनी से खुश नहीं थे बिकॉज ऑफ लाइक जॉब, इस तरीके की बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स होती थी. बट हम आज भी जॉब हंटिंग के कन्वेंशनल मेथड में अभी भी फंसे हुए हैं. इंडिया में टैलेंटेड लोग हैं बट अच्छी कंपनीज भी हैं, पर इन दोनों के बीच में डिस्कवरी नहीं है दैट एक टैलेंटेड पर्सन किसी बड़ी कंपनी में जा पाए. ओके, अब देखिए, ये हैं आदित्य, मयंक और रोहन, और इन्होंने हाल ही में एक लेवरेज एडू में सेल्स एग्जीक्यूटिव की जॉब ली है. एंड लेवरेज एडू इस कंपनी के लिए लाइक 6 to 8 LPA का पैकेज ऑफर करता है, जबकि इंडस्ट्री स्टैंडर्ड एक BDE एम्प्लॉय का 3.2 LPA का होता है. ओके, अब ये है चंदन, शेद और सार्थक एंड दिव्यांश. इन सब ने ब्लू स्टैक में जॉब लिया है एज अ सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर, एंड इन्हें 11 से लेकर के 18 LPA तक का पैकेज ऑफर हुआ है. यहाँ सार्थक ने कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड से सीधा कोडिंग की फील्ड में जॉब लिया है. ब्लू स्टैक इंडिया की एक लीडिंग कंपनी है जो कि एंड्रॉयड एमुलेटर बनाती है. इफ़ यू हैव यूज़ एंड्रॉयड, आपको ब्लू स्टैक्स के बारे में डेफिनेटली पता होगा. और ये हैं राहुल, अभिषेक, सैनत, प्रथम. अब इन सब लोगों ने विंगीफाई में एक सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर की जॉब ली है, जहाँ पे इन्हें 9 से लेकर के 12 LPA तक का जॉब ऑफर हुए हैं. एंड यहाँ 3 एक्सपीरियंस कैंडिडेट्स हैं जिन्होंने अपना जॉब स्विच किया है. एंड इन सब में एक चीज़ कॉमन है, इन्होंने रीलेवल का फ्री टेस्ट खत्म किया एंड उससे अपनी स्किल्स के बेस पे इन्होंने अपनी जॉब चुनी. दिस इज़ एग्जैक्टली व्हाट रीलेवल डज. एक सिंपल टेस्ट के थ्रू आप बैठे बैठे घर के अंदर इंडिया के 200+ बेस्ट कंपनीज़ के लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हो. ना ही कोई रिज्यूम दिखाना है, ना ही कोई एक्सपीरियंस. आप वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल हो या फिर लाइक फ्रेशर हो, या फिर आपने करियर में कोई ब्रेक लिया हो, आप फिर भी रीलेवल के फ्री टेस्ट के लिए एलिजिबल हो. रीलेवल ने अब तक 42 करोड़ के जॉब वर्थ डिलीवर किए हैं ऑल ओवर इंडिया, एंड लास्ट मंथ में ही 36 लाख वर्थ के जॉब डिलीवर हुए हैं डेली. एंड इनमें से बहुत से कैंडिडेट्स के होल्डिंग्स भी आपको दिख जाएंगे अक्रॉस द इंडिया. कुछ दिनों पहले रीलेवल ने 5 न्यू टेस्ट इंट्रोड्यूस किए हुए हैं, एंड कैटेगरीज लाइक प्रोजेक्ट एसोसिएट, ग्राफिक डिज़ाइनिंग, फिनांस, मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग, इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग. इसका मतलब है आप 18 कैटेगरीज में टेस्ट दे करके जॉब ले सकते हो अक्रॉस सेल्स, प्रोग्रामिंग, प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट, एनालिटिक्स, HR. एंड आज दिस इज़ अ बेस्ट वे टू सिक्योर अ सेफ फ्यूचर. कैरियर चालू करना हो या फिर बेटर जॉब में जाना हो, रीलेवल इज़ द वे. मैं एक लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिया है जहां आज ही चेकआउट करिए एंड गेट अक्रॉस टू द बेस्ट अपॉर्चुनिटीज आउट देयर. So first of all we need to go on like my network tab where you can send a lot of connections. Okay, so like let's suppose I want to send a connection to this person. So what I can do is we need to also like you need to figure it out. Only if you are like on this particular page you can only send connection to limited people like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. After that 9 10 11 12 13, like maybe allowed of like 45 40 people. But you need to when you scroll more you can get a lot of people. So the first thing which we need to figure it out, that we need to scroll like 10 or 3 or 4 or 5 times so that we can get a lot of connect people on the page. Then we can like start clicking this particular button, connect. And also don't send this particular request at the same time, otherwise LinkedIn will know that okay, this is a bot, this is some kind of code which is trying to play with us. Okay, so be wisely, do these kind of stuff very wisely, because LinkedIn is not a like short website, it has a lot of user, so it will detect that you are a bot. Okay, so what you can, first of all we need to scroll down, then after that we need to grab this particular button. Okay, so let's suppose I click on, you can say span this kind of, but this is not gonna work, because if you will get the button by this particular class, it won't be helping you. So you need to figure out that thing as well. So let's start. So let's go to the VS Code, and first of all we are going to write a function that will be async function, and function that will be more connection please, more connection please. And in this function we are going to initialize some variable const limit. So limit will be like how many connection requests we want to send. So we are going to try with like 5, so that our account can gets not blocked. So what you can do is you can increase the limit as well. Okay, so also we need to scroll down. So what we can do is const scroll is equal to, let's suppose we want to scroll for 10 times, we can 10. Okay, and then we can go for const bulk scroll is equal to, that will be, we can initialize to like 50. And let's go for thing like how much time we need to scroll. So let's try the first thing, that how we can scroll to this function. So let's create a function scroll. Okay, and what this function will do, we are going to set timeout. Okay, and we are going to do window dot scroll to 0 dot document dot body dot scroll height. Okay, so we are going to scroll, and console.log scroll. Okay, and we are going to pass this as scroll. Okay, scroll underscore, let's create one more variable that will be scroll timeout. So on how much time you are gonna time out this thing. Okay, scroll time out, just copy this thing and just paste it over here. Okay, so now let's run this function. Let's hope scroll, let's hit this. So now you can see we are able to scroll. Okay, so now scroll function is done. Now what we need to do is we need to like get all the buttons on the connect. If we only want to get a button, those who have connect, you can say text. So what we can do is we can write a function select buttons. Okay, and we can create a list that will return a list. First of all we need to check how we can get the button. So we need to get first of all let's check document dot query selector all button and span. Okay, let's do this thing. You can see we have a first, okay, what we can do, we have a button, then we have a span button. So that's the reason why I have a document query selector button and span. Okay, so now you can see like how many buttons we got. So we need to filter out the button who have a text of, you can say, connect. So what we can do is we can return, we can create a spread operator that will help us to get all the button. Document dot query selector all, first of all that will be a button and that will be a span, and dot we can filter a dot text content dot includes what, connect, and maybe I think connect is capital letter. So what we are doing here, we are selecting all the button and using button and span, and we get a list of documents as you can see on the console, and we are filtering that we are including only that button which has a, you can say, text of connect, because you can understand there are a lot of button, hundreds, thousands of button, but we are interested in only those button who have connect. Otherwise we will be hitting this follow button, we will be hitting a lot of pages, you can say there will be a lot of button as well. Okay, you can say subscribe button, view button. We don't want to do that particular thing, we just want the button who have a connect text. So let's run this function, and first of all okay, so let's see what's the length of these. Var e is equal to and e dot length. Okay, sorry, I thought it's a Python. So right now the length is what, 481, and let's hit this function, and you can say var e is equal to what's the function name, the function name is select button. Okay, e dot length, and now we have 124 button. That means we are able to grab all the button who have a connect text. Okay, so now what we can do is we can write a function that will click that button. So for that we can write a async function and single click, because we want to click that button, and it will take a element, and we can create a promise, new promise. Okay, resolve and set timeout element dot, we can hit a click. Okay, sorry, element dot click, and we can add the delay, click delay. So that will help because we don't want to continuously click. We want that delay, because otherwise LinkedIn will understand, okay, there is something wrong. So we don't want to do that particular thing. Okay, so now this function is ready. So now what we can do is, first of all we need to scroll a lot of down. So what we can do is we can run a loop for var of I equal to 0, I less than you can say bulk scroll, which we have created. We can scroll to 550, and after that we can run this function that's called scroll. Okay, so what this will do, this will scroll till 50 times. Once we are done with the scroll, what we can do is we can write a function that will click on the elements. Okay, So async function bulk click. So let elements is equal to, and we can get the element with this function that's called select button. Okay, so now we can console.log. We got the buttons ready. And also, if you haven't subscribed the channel, please do it as soon as possible. So var, you can say let of I equal to 0 and I less than elements dot length minus of, and we can also create you can say how many people you want to send. So right now we only want to 5 people, so we can run the, you can say, loop for 5 as well. Okay, so that we can do in the later part of the video. So let's suppose I want to do for limit. Okay, so also what we can do is I of plus plus, and we can try a function because it can throw a error, like some like maybe it won't be getting some kind of button, or it can throw an exception. So we can do that thing, a wait of single click, and we can pass elements of I. Okay, and we can hit console.log button clicked. Okay, and what we can do is wait single click element and catch error. And also we can create a, you can say, counter variable which will help us to how many connection we have sent, how many, you can say, variable we have sent, or how many connection requests we have created right now. So for this we can create a, you can say, var of connects is equal to, what we can do is 0, and var of fails is equal to 0. Okay, so at the end of this function we can show each and everything. So once this loop is over, console.log err. Okay, okay, once the loop is in, console.warn, we have connected with plus of connects and failure of plus of fails. Okay, so maybe I think we are good to go. And what we can do is we can we can run a function while limit of minus minus, sorry, we need to do element dot length, while limit of minus minus. What we can do is we can hit this function bulk click. Okay, so what it will do is it will grab all the elements. First of all we need to scroll the function. Okay, first call the scroll, then it will automatically call the bulk click. After that it's done. So let's run this script, and fingers are crossed. Let's try. Let's reload the page. Let's remove each and every error. Okay, and what's the function name? More connection please. Okay, so we have done one thing wrong, that was we haven't resolved the promise here on single click function. So what we can do is we can resolve this promise after clicking the button. And also like we have added the scroll function inside while loop, but we only want to scroll once. We don't want to ever scroll 5 times or 10 times we want. So we can scroll only once and we can hit the bulk click button. So now we can test this thing. Let's paste this and let's click on more connection request. Let's hit it is scroll. Now you can see it's sending the request. Okay, you are closely weak limitation. This is the error which you can get because I have sent a lot of requests, so it's throwing an error. Let's end this function, otherwise my account will be blocked. Okay, so now you can use this script to send a lot of connection requests on LinkedIn. And right now we have sent a lot of connection requests, 135, but you can limit this particular thing. Don't send a lot of connection, otherwise your account may be get blocked. So this was a little video. Also, like, if you haven't subscribed the channel, please do it, because you will get a lot of backend related stuff and front-end related stuff on the channel. Okay, so let's end this video here over here. And also, if you haven't checked the relevel thing, the link is in the description section. You can check that thing as well. So meet you in the next video. Goodbye and thank you.